All right, let's talk about Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr went and spoke at the Democratic National Convention. And whether or not you actually agree with his takes and his like actual speaking about Kamala Harris and endorsing her for president, that's up to you. I have no ill will. You can actually support whoever you want. I'm not a supporter of Kamala Harris. And I think part of it, if the Democratic National Convention's a little like pudge, like we know better than you. And he went with the whole, I actually kind of thought it was funny when he said, "Oh, we're going to tell Trump night night like Steph Curry." I mean, it's funny, right? I know we're not looking for funny in politics, and we're not really looking for our basketball head coaches to give us everything about politics. But it's okay. To each their own. This is not where my problem is. Kerr on his reasons for voting for Kamala. The reason I said yes to speaking here tonight is that as a coach and former player, as a husband, a son, a father, even a grandfather, and as an American, I believe in a certain type of leadership. I believe leaders must display dignity. I believe that leaders must tell the truth. I believe leaders should be able to laugh at themselves. I believe leaders must care for, love the people they are leading. I believe leaders must possess knowledge and expertise, but with full awareness that not all of us have the answers. Well, it doesn't feel like that. And in fact, some of the best answers often come from members of a team. And if you look for those qualities in your friends or your boss or your employee or your child's teacher or your mayor, then you shouldn't want those same qualities as president. And then when you think about it that way, this is no contest. With Kamala and Tim Walz, I see those qualities. Well, this is not where my problem is. He paints himself, it seems like, as a hero. He said, "I know very well that speaking out about politics these days comes with risks. I can see the shut up and whistle tweets being fired off as we speak. But I also knew as soon as asked that it was too important as an American citizen not to speak up in an election of this magnitude." Cool. Very brave of Steve Kerr. Great. Happy for him. But here's the problem. He said all these things, and it's not like I care that much, but selective, hypocrite. Let's go back about when Steve Kerr was lame. 2019, he got engulfed in the Daryl Morey controversy. Daryl Morey tweeted out, "Fight for freedom. I stand with Hong Kong." Okay, sounds pretty good. Steve Kerr, you can stand for people fighting for the rights, right? Steve Kerr was asked about his thoughts on the Chinese government and what he thought about Daryl Morey's tweets. And he said, "Actually, I don't. I mean, this is a really bizarre international story, and a lot of us don't know what to make of it. It's something I'm reading about like everybody is, but I'm not going to comment further." That's fine. You're not going to comment further. Agreed. That's totally fine. I don't know about this, so I'm not going to comment. He read up on it, he said, and he was asked again because he said he was going to read up on it, remember? So they asked him, "What are your thoughts?" He said, "None." He said, "About the human rights in China? No, I have no opinion. Nor has America's record of human rights abuse come up either. People in China didn't ask me about it. You know, people owning AR-15s and mowing each other down in a mall. Perfect. Just, not only do you not have an opinion on China, you're going to, crap on the United States." That's where my problem was with Steve Kerr in the Democratic National Convention. Not that he supported Kamala Harris. He can support whoever he wants. Anyone can support whoever they want. I really believe that. This is my problem with politics. If you are on this side wants to bash you. If you're on this side wants to bash you. But one thing I ask of leadership, one thing I ask is stay consistent. Keep your politics consistent. And if you're going to say I'm brave and speak up, then speak up about everything. Don't sit here and act like I am so holy and better than you. If you think one way, but you're not willing to speak up in the other way, doesn't mean I don't like Steve Kerr. I actually like the dude. I actually like the Warriors. I root for them. My team, as you can see, is the Seattle Supersonics. I have them right behind me. They're gone. I watch Steph and the Warriors all the time, and I actually like this team. But Steve Kerr, those are some hypocritical comments.